Here we meet our new hero, Chun, fair and sharp-eyed police captain. Let's see how he detects every little secret from the hometown of the mystery case. Newcomer Xiao Feng's sharp eye will be tested. A speeding car passes, and he senses trouble. Xiao Feng sidesteps to intercept, while Chun's already channeling his inner superhero, aiming the gun at the driver. The backseat passenger is pulled out by Xiao Feng. The man in the front passenger seat reaches for his bag, but Chun, eagle-eyed, notices immediately. Let him go, let him go. Xiao Feng yells, rushing to the passenger seat, and ends up pulling out a gun, looking like he just stumbled across a hidden treasure. He's amazed by Chun's sharpness, and sweating with fear of being seen through by her X-ray vision. But he fears more. On this rainy day, Dao seeks extra cash, but meets a robbery. Dao is silently pleading, too afraid to call the police, fearing the threat from the uncle behind. His voice even went higher. But Chun's radar detects something off. He perks up instantly. What's going on? Everything okay? Dao stammers, I can't find any money. How did this happen? Floor is as slippery as a banana peel. Chun flashes his light across faces. The robbers, thinking they'll flee, regain composure. Unexpectedly, Dao took 2 losses willingly, feeling like a wronged orange. I don't want the money anymore. You all get out of here. Thanks, officer. He shouted, embodying the spirit of a grassroots hero. That cop is my hometown buddy. He never pays his debt. It's best to hide. Running won't help. Dao scrambles to escape. Just when he thought he was safe, a knife clatters to the ground. Without a second thought, Chun takes off to chase. Dao remarks, I spotted the cop, feeling a little psychic. Maybe, just maybe. However, he strains himself looking at the person at the door. It's none other than Chun returning. Who's on duty today? Wang Ziwen. Xiao Feng's heart pounds, fearing exposure. He opts to move out with an excuse. He partners with Dao to rent an apartment. Little did he know it's the first step into a haunted house. Subtitles, Xiao Feng says the new captain is very experienced. Dao thinks bad intuition means danger. Xiao Feng quickly resolves not to take risks and writes his resignation letter the next day. Chun is fuming over a case, and Xiao Feng's resignation feels like a fish slipping away. Xiao Feng still leads, but trips on an underwater bar. He struggles desperately as if surrounded by the current. The river squeezes his chest, and he begins to sink. Life is a drama, and the past suddenly floods back. Just then, Chun dives into the water without hesitation, pulling Xiao Feng up with all his might. Xiao Feng regains his life in Chun's hands, and that resignation letter suddenly feels insignificant. He just hopes that those secrets could be forgotten like crumpled paper. But the next day, Chun reminds him the case files from 7 years ago are brought up again, because that's a thorn that's been embedded in his heart, just like his own secrets. His ashtray overflows as he narrowly escapes a mishap. A few days ago, he braked just in time, avoiding disaster, while a little dog on the sidewalk scares away in fright. Chun's reminder sounds just like an alarm bell. Xiao Feng nervously extinguishes his cigarette, sensing something sinister is at play. This action grabs Chun's attention, and Xiao Feng realizes something's off. But Chun's suspicions plant seeds of doubt in his mind. He steps back, allowing Xiao Feng not to see his face, calmly recounting the tragedy from years ago. The couple's fate is as shattered as a skull, yet no evidence at the scene. The only clue is a pendant on the grill, and at that moment, Chun ponders with the spark of inspiration. Old memories flood Xiao Feng's mind, as those scenes seem to rewind. Back then, someone spotted 3 young men by the reservoir. How peculiar. One of them sported a noticeable bulge, but anyone in our line of work knows that's not good. This might just be an apocalypse. Fate throwing Xiao Feng a curveball, and he never thought it would arrive so soon. Upon returning home, Dao was found bleeding and unconscious on the sofa. Turns out he encountered a robbery at work and bravely pursued the thief, only to get seriously hurt. Seeing a woman being dragged, Dao's heart races, and without hesitation, he leaps in, fighting fiercely. Unexpectedly, Dao gets hurt. rushes home, ignores wounds, and pours liquor over himself. Before passing out, he stitches up his wounds himself. What a miraculous remedy. Xiao Feng hurriedly takes him to the hospital, just to receive a call from Lao Chen, learning of another colleague's tragic fate. By the time Xiao Feng gets the diagnosis, he's dumbfounded, overwhelmed with despair and helplessness. He sits by Adele's bedside with a heavy heart. Chun is starting to have suspicions about me. Then it's not too late. Hurry and escape. Remember to send the tale to the orphanage. Just as they're about to act, Xiao Feng suddenly gets emotional, crying like a waterfall. Perhaps this is fate. This invisible wall stands in the way of their lives.